Hey, Shalom, welcome to Rakam Kapash from Jimis London, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Chakodash. I want to give double honors unto the elders, the apostles of GMS, and Shalom out there to the hopeful that's pushing his truth in all sincerity. I got some, sick and twisted news straight out of Babylon, right? I'm not going to read the title, you can see it. This is from Zero Hedge. And the World Health Organization, those that is guiding the people throughout the whole, pandemic. I got another great suggestion for the world, right, that the world should adopt. And this is what we keep telling you, man. This demonic agenda that is at afoot, right, is a global agenda. Okay, and that's why all these world players, these organizations are getting involved with how you're gonna live your lives, man. The WHO, the WEF, you know, Esau's one running, these elites are the ones running these organizations, man, and they want you to adopt and to, you know, do essentially, what they want, right? And they're gonna change legislations, decree unrighteous decrees, in order for you to, obey them, and create all kinds of catastrophes in the earth for you to submit to them. All right, but these are all part of Esau's agendas, that are at play, because he is the wicked. Okay, these so-called white guy, these white people, the so-called white man is the devil. The Bible speaks of are these Edomites, right, who are running the earth right now, right, and they got nothing but an evil agenda, right, and so you can read it for yourselves. It's all sick and twisted because Esau's sick and twisted. All right, so I'm gonna read some of this. The backlash was ensued after the renewed focus on the World Health Organization's sexuality education guidance for schools to provide to children as young as 4 years old. All right, so these people that heard this, you know, didn't agree, and as well they shouldn't, but you're gonna have progressives and liberals that probably think this is a great idea, you know. But like I said, I don't really want to get into it and read it because I don't know what one can say or can't say. But it's on the screen. Pause it, read it, you know. But it's just sickening. But like I said, that's Esau's world for you. All right. There's a video here on that. And that's just from Great British News. All right. So yeah, that's the article anyway. So yeah, read it. Peruse it at your own leisure. I'm just gonna go straight into the scriptures, but I'm gonna start off with Job 9:24, because this is the truth, right? This is the truth, right? And you couple this up with Esau is the end of the world, right? Esau is this wicked. He is the wicked that the Bible speaks about. Okay, that the Lord is gonna end. Okay, put to a full end, right? So this is Job 9:24. So the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right. So he's put himself up as the judge. He's the one that's guiding the people and telling people how they should be living their lives and what they should be doing. You know. But I say he's twisted and warped. He ain't righteous, man. He's the wicked. So he always brings wicked inventions in, man. And he tries to pass it off as something progressive and righteous, man. And some of you eat it, some of you don't. But the majority of the world have eaten everything that these Edomites have put out there for the most part, right? There's only a few people that don't really see eye to eye with Esau's agendas, but Esau ain't gonna give a damn about that. He's gonna get enough of you to submit when the time comes when he brings this world to its knees, all right, and implements that new system, and has all of you sea hipped, all right. So the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? And that's why all these wicked inventions are coming to pass or being implemented, right? It's Proverbs 29 verse 16. It says, when the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth. Things in this world are just getting worse and worse, man. You know, it's not, this ain't progress, man. This isn't progression. Okay, there's more confusion out here than there ever has been, man. You know, divides between people. But again, that's all part of prophecy. Right? Because wickedness is being multiplied in the earth. And this is just an example of that, man. Right? It says when the wicked are multiplied, i.e. they're ruling, right? Transgression increaseth, but the righteous shall see their fall. And that's what we wait upon, man. We wait upon the fall of our enemies. We wait upon the fall of this devil and all this wickedness that he's promoted throughout all the earth. Okay, we want to see an end to it all. We don't want to see it continue. Okay, we want to see it destroyed. Okay, and replaced with something better, a lot better. An actual king that is established on righteousness, you know, about the right ways. Because this shit be wrong, man. Right? It says, woe unto them that call evil. Sorry, this is Isaiah 5 and 20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Right? In the hands of Esau, this world is being turned upside down, right? And everything that is supposed to be good has been turned into an evil thing. And everything that is evil has been turned into a good thing. You know, the Esau has warped the minds of the people through media, you know, all kinds of, mind manipulation and social engineering. All right. And, they say we're living in a topsy-turvy world right now. And most people don't understand that. Most people don't get that. Okay. They think this is, progression, right? But come on. Like, how is this necessary? How is this required? Right? That they, kids age 4 got, be taught this madness. Why is that a necessity in this world? Of all the things that are going on in the world, the problems that we have, right? The WHO want to put that high on the agenda. Bro, these are nothing but fucking MAPs, right? Because I gotta be politically correct now, right? These men are nothing but demons, man. All right, nothing but demons. All right, it says, "Woe unto them call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe unto them that are wise in their own sight and prudent in their own sight." Right? They want to live this way. The wicked want to live this way, man, because they're sickos. It's Isaiah 29 verse 16. It says, "Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay." Okay, this road, this pathway that Esau's got us, got the world, on. People are gonna look back at this, man. This is, and this was hella mad. This is hella twisted. This was hella destructive. And you could tell everything that he's brought into place is destructive. Because like I said, just look at the world. Look at all the problems that we're facing in the world as a people, globally. Esau's behind that, man. Okay, he is nothing but a great cancer on the earth. Okay, that needs to be ripped out and destroyed, right? Because he's causing nothing but harm and damage to everything that he touches. Nothing is safe. Nothing has been nothing is safe from his corruption. Because he won't stop until he's corrupted it all. All right. For shall the work say of him that made it, he maybe not, or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding. Right? Esau knows, right? Just like Cain knew what the right thing to do, when towards the Lord, the right things to do. He knew, but Cain, just like Esau, does what he wants to do. Right? And then what he wants to do, man, is wickedness perpetually, right? He don't do right. Okay, and we just don't need someone like that on the earth, man. You can't tell him nothing. He's like the deaf adder that stoppeth their ear. He don't want to hear nothing, man. It's Isaiah 3 verse 9. The shield of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Right? They say that now these organizations just coming out with this crap. You know, these TED exhibitions. You know, trying to normalize pedophilia. You know, trying to protect them. Trying to you know, bring them into society. Like, you know, like that's normal. You know, giving them bloody fucking protective words. You know, names and stuff like that. Like, so you can't call them this. You can't call them that. You got to call them this because it's offensive. These men are offensive, man. They shouldn't be on the planet. You know, but no, they're being protected because Esau wants that whole LGBT alphabet groups, pluses and minuses, right? He wants the whole thing out there because it just opens more and more wickedness in the world, man. All this lust of the flesh shit. Do is that wolf spirit, that Satanism spirit, Luciferian spirit. He wants that out there, man, to cause as much disruption, as much chaos, and as much wickedness that he can possibly generate. To corrupt everything. That's what he is. I say he's like a plague, man. He's like a fucking cancer that needs to be gotten rid of. Because he's the one promoting all of this. Right? It says they declare the sin of Sodom, they hide it not. Woe unto their soul, destruction, right? Destruction unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. Say ye to the righteous that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with them, with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. And that's all we're waiting for, man. For Esau to get his upcomings. To get his recompense, man, according to his actions. You know? It's Proverbs 29 verse 2 says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Right? And like I said, they got backlash, right? It's because you're under a wicked regime full of unjust, unrighteous decrees, man. Right? But like I said, a lot of people will sit there and be on board with that because, you know, they're gonna make some emotional campaign out of it. You know what I mean? To accept them because they're just like everybody else, right? They deserve to love too. Love, 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 love. And that's what they fucking push. That was the whole fucking movement of the beginning of the whole LGBT movement. Love, 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 and fucking rainbows and shit, right? You know, you're gonna be put in a position where you can't discriminate no more. Like you can't, you know, be against that no more. You have to shut your mouth, right? Because otherwise he's still gonna, you know, put you in prison or some shit, right? You're gonna lose your job and shit. Can't say nothing, can't do nothing about it. You have to keep stum like everybody else has to now. You know, with the rest of this shit. You know, he's looking to do you something, man, for standing up for yourself, for speaking your mind. You know, but like I said, you know, we're under oppressive rulership, man. So yeah, the people, you know, people that are more inclined to righteous ideas, that they're obviously being oppressed, man, and they're mourning. But in general, the earth is in a mourning state, right? Righteousness isn't in the earth. It's Romans chapter 1 verse 25 says, who changed the truth of God into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the creator who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into which is against nature. Right? The Most High makes it very plain and clear the things he don't like, things that he never intended, you know, people to do. That you know that is not um uh, productive, right? Things are only going to bring harm to yourself. Right? The Most High makes it very clear, right? So that if even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature, right? The Most High designed, you know, men and women to do, you know, perform particular roles, right? Esau wants to upset all of that, man. He wants to tell you there's more than one gender now. Like, you know, there's 1,001 different fucking things you could be, just because you feel like it, right? You know, there's adding more everybody, you know, by the day, adding more and more. right? But no, the Lord made men and women, and the Lord made men and women to pair up, right, and to have children, and that's the natural way. Esau don't care about that nature. The Most High don't care about that, the standard the Most High have put upon the earth. He wants to destroy the Most High's creation and how it works. He wants to redo it in His image, and like I said, he ain't nothing but wicked, man. So everything in this earth is just being transformed into something wicked. All right. It says, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burnt in their lust toward one another, men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat. Right, and that's why you be catching all them diseases and that. But it's okay because Esau got away around that now. He got pharmaceutical companies working heavy on it, right? So he can stop you getting HIV and all this kind of stuff. Butt blast as much as you want, man, because hey, it's okay. We got the medication for it, man. It don't matter if you got fucking herpes and some shit. We'll just cure it. But it doesn't make it fucking right. And now people are less scared to do it, man, because if I catch something, it's alright. I should go to the fucking pharmacy and they'll sort me out. These types of judgment are meant to put fear in a man, like that idea that you want to do some sick shit like that. Yeah, you could catch a fucking disease and die, man. Yeah, so you're gonna be off put by doing shit like that. That's what it's there for. But no, Esau's like, nah, we can't have that. We want more of these people out here. So, we're just gonna, make some drugs and, give everyone the confidence just to go out there and do what they want to do, to fulfill all their sick fantasies. That's why Esau's the devil, man. All right. So verse 28, and even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy. And these are all things that are being pushed out and promoted in the earth, man. That's why these people are all fucked up, man. Can't trust nobody, man. These people out here are fucking deranged, messed up in the mind, right? Wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, impassible, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death. Right? Like I said, the scriptures are here for everybody to read, man. It's the most published book on the planet. Right? No one's got the excuse of, I didn't know that. Most people try and twist it now. It doesn't mean that. No, it doesn't mean that. The Lord is against that, right? And the Lord's going to destroy every last one of you, man, that are into these wicked devices, But here's the point I want to get to, right? Let me read it again. Who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. Right, and this is the point now, right? Because they're trying to train a whole generation, a new generation, to be like them, to be like this, to be groomed and to be warped in their mind, to go after these unclean lusts. Because all you're gonna do is destroy, the mental psyche of these children, man. And that's what you want. You want a bunch of fucking fucked up individuals in the earth just doing some mad shit. It's not enough that you do the wickedness. You want everybody else to do the wickedness too, to make you yourself feel comfortable, to make you feel like you're the majority, right? So if you got a whole generation coming through, yeah, it's going to be normalized at some point, right? Everybody's going to be on that stupid shit. But then that's like Sodom and Gomorrah. They were all on that shit, but what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? It got destroyed, right? Proverbs 22:6 says, train up a child in the way he should go. Esau want to train your children in a way that they shouldn't go. Right? But the whole idea is obviously to break, get into the minds of these children and produce a whole generation like that. All of a sudden, it ain't a minority of people that are doing this type of stuff, but pretty much down to everybody. Because eventually the old heads are gonna die out. And all that's gonna be left are these deranged and wicked generation, man, just doing all kinds of wickedness in the earth, man. Full throttle. That's what Esau wants, man. He's just here trying to cause as much disruption and chaos in the earth as possible. You know? So he's trying to train up your children. That's why you got these drag dresses in your schools, trying to teach them madness. You know, getting involved in shit they shouldn't even be involved in that age. Period. At all, even, right? But especially not at that age. Like, why the fuck they need to know about all that shit that even exists? Like, I fucking know it exists, man. I fucking hate the fact that I know it exists. Like, I wish I didn't fucking know. You know, and you still gotta fucking see these dudes around, you know, these people around, these types, right? You still gotta see them around and be fucking pleasant, you know, civil, you know. But yeah, you know, so Esau out here training up the children, man. Because really he has the power over your children, not the parents, man. That's why they teach him in the schools, right? They teach him on the TV. Esau's always pumping the children full of toxicity in their minds, man. Impressionable children. Okay, that should be the responsibility of the parents. Because every child is in the image of their father or their mother, right? That's how it should be. Okay, our children are in our image. Those that produce them. It ain't a job for governments and fucking world organizations to determine how your child should be. It's not their fucking child. You know? I'm going to close out with this second Ezra chapter 7 verse 41. It says, even so now, seeing corruption is grown up. Corruption is all over the place in this planet, right? Thanks to Esau, right? And wickedness increased. Okay, again, the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked, right? And when the wicked increase, so does transgression, right? So wickedness has increased, right? And the righteous have prayed for the ungodly. Wherefore shall it be so now also? He answered me and said, this present life is not the end where much glory doth abide, right? Because it ain't right. This place is twisted. There's no glory here, right? Nothing to uphold here. That's why we're happy for this place to burn and be destroyed, right? And to be reset. It says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time, destruction, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past, right? Because we're not gonna allow corruption to be in the earth, man. Once we're in power, when the righteous are in rule, right? After your punishment, you're gonna rejoice, but you're gonna understand the benefits of righteousness, man, and the ability to uphold righteousness in the planet, because we're gonna have the power to uphold righteousness, the ability to uphold righteousness in the planet, and you nations are gonna appreciate that. You're gonna see the difference and know the difference, because this place is twisted, man. Okay, you got fear over everything, man. Your children are not safe, man. And your children are vulnerable, and you don't even have the strength or power to do anything about it in this world. You know. So intemperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and the truth is sprung up. Because you're gonna find that, man, all this is BS, man. Right? All this is BS. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that has gotten the victory. Actually, I want to end that on one more. Nope. Second Peter chapter 2. That's a good point. Verse 6, right? It says, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. And this is why America is going to be made a desert, a wasteland, a lake of fire. Okay, America is going to be totally destroyed, right? To be the new example, right? And it's going to be there for all to see. Everyone's going to witness this. All right. said, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. This is filthy conversation, man. And people got the right to be upset. Right? For that righteous man dwelling among them in seeing and hearing vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. Alright? And I say we can't wait for this place to be destroyed, man, and all this madness to come to an end. Right? But like I said, the Lord's going to judge all of this wickedness. Okay, real soon. Alright? So, you know, that I'm going to close out. All praise to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem V'chak. Double honors unto the elders, the apostles of GMS, and shalom out there to the whole for next preaching truth and all sake, man. I'll catch you all, you brothers and sisters, on the next video. Till next time, I say shalom.